Hello, I'm Father Gustavo Morello from Argentina originally, working at BC for the last 8 years and never confined before in my life. So what does it mean as a Jesuit to be in confinement? Uh, well, I am a Jesuit, not a monk, so this is not for me. I've never choose this kind of life. I don't want to be at home. I don't want to be in my place. And I think my spirituality, my way of engaging with God has to be with activity, with doing things, with trying to be present for others. So this is a complete new situation for me. We do exercises, we do retreats, but those are retreats. Exercises only twice in your lifetime, you can do them on. So I don't think that we can think about Jesuit life as a life of confinement. That's for monks, not for us. I love to be outside, to work at the university with the students, teaching. I work in a prison, so I miss all of that. I'm really missing all of that. How Ignatian Spirituality is helping me, I think I keep thinking about the third week of the exercises, which Saint Ignatius mentioned that the divinity of Jesus is hidden, that you cannot see that that man they are condemning to death is God. And I think that that's what where I am now. I cannot see that this is a good thing for us. I cannot see that coronavirus and the whole pandemic is a work of God. I can see God's presence here. I can see that God is here, but I cannot see this as a work of God. I don't think that this is a good thing for us to go through. I think it's a painful situation. I think that God is present, Jesus is present in our pain amidst all this suffering, but I don't think this is a blessing or I love this kind of situation. I like signs of solidarity. I like the way in which most people around the world is reacting. You can see that people are trying to help each other, are mindful about social distancing, are taking care of the elders, are paying attention to the people most in need. And I think that's a great, great sign of God's presence among us, our solidarity. Last night, with some of our community members here, we were watching, some of my brothers here, we were watching Contagion, that movie about the pandemic, shoot like 10 years ago. And the science is there. All what the movie says is what we are suffering now. However, one thing that the movie doesn't get is the solidarity of the people. The movie, Hollywood style, portrays riots and people fighting each other, which is something that didn't happen. We are, I think we grow to the circumstances, and I'm very hopeful about that, the work that many, many people are doing. I understand that there are some stupid people that keep breaking all the quarantine rules, but for most of the cases, I think has been a blessing, sign of God's presence among us. I'm trying to be present to many people online. I've been trying to catch up with some alumni, some colleagues, friends and family back in Argentina and here in Boston. Just trying to be mindful and present to what they are doing and how they are coping with that. And also another thing that I've been doing, not doing, but has been in the back of my mind many times this couple of weeks, is this sense of understanding, of empathizing with people who suffer these kind of things all the time. I have friends who are paraplegic, they cannot move, and I can see how distressing, how painful that situation can be. I work in a prison. Inmates who are there, these men have been there for like 20, 30 years in kind of confinement in the setting of a prison. And also people who have been in solitary confinement, punished in solitary confinement for many, many times. I know people who have been there for 5 years. Imagine that, in your cell for 5 years. I think this whole situation have put me closer to them, have bring me closer to them, and trying to be mindful about what can I do to help them? How can I be present for them once this thing is over? Because that's another thing that we have to know. This is over. This is something that is limited. It won't last forever. I do think that we will have more outbreaks like this every now and then, but we will be better prepared. But this won't last forever. So be hopeful and be helpful. Thank you.